Hey YouTube, this is Jane Storm coming at you with a informative video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about things that you should and should not do when you are going to a major tournament. And by major tournament, I'm meaning something that is outside of your locals, so like a regional, a qualifier, a nationals, a worlds, something like this. So these are going to be my tips for you. There are 10 easy steps, and they're all good ones. So I hope these help you. So please let me know in the comment section below if this helped you at all. If I ever come up with another thing like this, I can do it. And plus, if I know you guys are enjoying it or you like it, then it might give me ideas of other things I can branch off of it. So just please always give me feedback. I really, really love it when you guys give me feedback because it gives me ideas sometimes. So anyway, excuse me. Here are my 10 steps to how to prepare for a major tournament. Number 1, dress comfortably. Guys, I have seen people dress in collared, button-down shirts, slacks, dress shoes, and a tie to go to these things. You are going to a major tournament where there's going to be 7 to 8 or more rounds, and you are going to be playing this card game all day. You're going to be sitting in uncomfortable chairs more than likely. You're going to be standing a lot of the time. You're going to be moving from place to place very quickly. It is going to be more than likely very crowded where you are. Excuse me. And chances are there's no fucking AC. So, dress comfortably. Now, if there is some kind of rule, then dress as comfortably as you can if there are dress code rules, which I haven't heard of one yet, except one. Now, you might be asking, what did I wear to the Houston tournament? I wore a t-shirt, this hat that I've worn in almost all my videos, a pair of basketball shoes, and a pair of jeans. That's all I wore. It was comfortable, and I knew I could be in it for a long period of time. So guys, take my advice, dress comfortably. You're going to be there for a while. Tip number 2. Carry a bottle of water only. By this, I mean not pop, not Gatorade, not an energy drink. Surely not an energy drink. No Sobe, no fucking anything. Water. Water, water, water. Guys, normally, at some of these things, there's not concession. There literally isn't. And if there are vending machines, they're fucking ridiculous. So, what my best suggestion was, and I didn't do this at Houston, and I was regretting it. Thank God they had water jugs there where you could get a cup that big of water, or we probably would have died of dehydration. Go to your local gas station, get one of those smart waters, where the long bottles that are like this big, that hold like a liter of water in them, or half a liter, or whatever it is. Buy one of those, take it to the tournament, and then fill it up in the bathroom sink if you have to, but continue to drink water. It keeps you hydrated, and it keeps you... Guys, trust me, you do not want to have to deal with dry mouth in the middle of a game. And generally at these things, players and judges do not care if you have a bottle of water there, as long as you do not set it on the table. Because when you do, it just leads to the possibility of it spilling, getting everywhere, and causing a problem. So, that's a big one, guys. I highly suggest you take a bottle of water. Question number 3. Only take the deck you're competing with. Do not... When we went to Houston, guys, I did take this with me, but I left it in the hotel. I literally took the deck I was playing with, and that is it. Guys, you do not want to be lugging around too many decks. It leads to the possibility of you leaving it somewhere, and then you'll never find it. Take the deck you compete with only. Also keep in mind, guys, when you do these upper level tournaments, you have to fill out a sheet, and it's your deck list, and you have to write this out perfectly. And if you are ever caught with a card that you put in your deck in the middle of a tournament, or that you did not write down, it is an automatic game loss, or sometimes just an automatic get the hell out of here disqualification. You do not want to... Say you have a deck here and you trade with someone and you're not thinking and you put that card in your deck box, and then you're playing in the middle of a game and you draw it and you're like, oh crap, I did not mean to do this. They don't care at that point. They figure, okay, you're at this upper level tournament, which means you should be smart enough to know this rule. That's going to either be a game loss or disqualification. It is not worth it. You only take your competitive deck, period. I'm sorry, guys. My allergies are hitting me like a ton of fucking bricks. I'm having a hard time breathing, and I gotta stay hydrated. Tip number 4. Take trade binders, but not too many. Guys, I've been to a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals than I have Vanguard, and I didn't see this happen at Houston. I have seen people at Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals, they'll bring a backpack, and there's like 9 binders in there. You are asking to get one of them stolen. Take 1 binder. You're not telling me that you need to lug all 9 of those with you because you're going to trade that much. At these tournaments, you're not allowed to sell cards. You're usually axed from the tournament if you do that, because if there are vendors there, you are taking money away from them. Which, I don't necessarily agree with that rule, but it's just the way it is. I have sold cards, and I sell cards to people all the time. But don't take 9 binders. Guys, I took literally the one I always show you, and then my little white one that I used to be my trade binder. But that little white binder is just kind of like my personal keepsake, so I'll trade cards out of there rarely, but then when I get a card that I wanted for my collection, I'll stick in there. That is the only trade binders I took. So, don't lug 9 binders. I would say don't take any more than 2. Tip number 5. 1 bag only. Guys, you're going to be in a very crowded place, and everyone is going to have a bag of some kind. You do not want to have to lug something like this. Something like this. Even if it was just those 2 bags all day. You won't want to do it because you need to that this kind of goes into the tip number 6. Don't leave your things anywhere unless you are there. If you are having to lug around all 3 of these bags, or 4 bags. I've seen people literally carrying 4 bags at a locals where 1 has all their decks, 2 has all their trade binders, 3 is a bag of food, and then the 4th one is, I don't know, maybe their masturbatory aid. But it's like, okay, why do you need that many bags? Because it just runs the possibility of, if you are trying to get somewhere, that you do not pick one of them up. Because if you do not pick that bag up, chances are all your decks, all your trade binders, all your food, or your masturbatory aid is going to be stolen, and then you're going to be like, oh no, now I can't masturbate. So, don't leave your things anywhere. 1 bag. Guys, I was going to literally take this bag, but then the day of Houston, one of the strings came loose. Now, at my locals, this is fine because I trust all the people at my local. I trust all the people at my locals, and I don't leave my stuff unattended unless it's by someone I trust. This simple little defect, I guess, I would not take to Houston. What I ended up doing is my laptop case here. I literally took all my laptop and my charger out, left it in the hotel room, and I put my trade binders, my mat tube, and my deck in this, and I literally carried this around all day. And I just wore it like this. It's simple, it's easy, it's right here. Now, when you do carry this bag, I'm going to have to stand up here for a second, guys. Carry it something like this. This makes it easy. And if it's in front of you, that's good. People who wear backpacks, I have seen at these things where, say you have your backpack behind you, you're in a crowded room, you're having a conversation, someone's behind you. Who's to say they don't just come up from behind you ever so slightly, unzip the top of that bag? Oh, look, a binder. Takes it out, turns around, walks off, and if nobody is looking at that time, they're gone. Keep your bag in front of you at all times. That way it is in front of you, you see it, you know where your shit is, that way your shit don't get stolen. One bag only, and don't leave your shit lying anywhere. Continuing on tip 6, don't leave your shit anywhere. If you go to take a shit, your stuff goes to take a shit. And don't, if you sit in a stall, put it out of reach, guys. Because as crazy it is, I've heard people who, when they get in one of those stalls, they'll put it within reach of someone who can literally just reach under there. Say you're sitting there taking a shit, and then there's someone who sees that your bag is out of your reach. Who's to say where all you see is their fucking feet, grabs your shit, and runs out the bathroom while you're in mid-wipe form, and you never see your shit again, mainly because you didn't even see who took it. What are you going to say to the police? That person stole my shit. Well, how do you know? I know them by their feet. So, if you go into a stall, guys, I'm dead serious about this. Make sure your stuff is in reach, or against a wall where they can't get to it, to where they literally have to get on their hands and knees to grab it. So, don't leave your stuff anywhere. And don't expect one of your friends to keep up with it, because keep in mind, they have to keep up with it too. So hold on to your shit, don't leave it anywhere. Sorry guys, gotta get another fucking drink. Question number 7. Do not advertise what you're playing. You might remember when I did my top 8 deck profile for my Chaos Breaker Dragon, which, by the way, both of those got in really good views, so thank you very much for those people who watched it and gave me feedback and thumbs up it for me. I really appreciate that. In my deck profile, I said you might ask why I didn't post this earlier, and it's because I knew I was going to Houston. It is not smart for you to post your deck profile online, because what if someone happened to have seen it and then they see you at the event? They know what you play now. Now, I know in Vanguard, you know immediately what clan your opponent is playing when you start the game. But I don't want my opponent to know my trigger lineup. I don't want them to know my tech cards. I don't want to know how my deck is different from every other Chaos Breaker Dragon deck profile out there. And don't, if someone asks you, hey, what deck are you playing? Look at them and go, a deck of cards. The look on their face is priceless. Or, straight up lie to them. What are you playing? Murakumo. Don't walk in there and going, hi everybody, my name is John Smith and I'm playing Link Joker, or I'm playing Gold Paladin, or I'm playing Aqua Force. Actually, it would be pretty funny if a guy in a surfboard with an Australian accent was like, dude, I'm playing Aqua Force. I can't do the accent right now because of my voice. Fuck. But do not advertise what you're playing. Tip number 8. Remain confident and never get cocky. I see this happen all the time. Someone starts off very well, but then they get cocky. Wow, I'm really good. I might win this thing. No, I'm going to win this thing. And then they lose their next 3 rounds. Do not get cocky. Remain confident in your skills. It's okay to be happy when you succeed, but don't turn cocky. I have seen this happen, guys, to countless people. They have some success, and they get a head the size of Texas, and it just goes out the drain. It is not good to get cocky, guys. Have confidence in your playing skills, but do not get cocky. Question number 9. Have cash on you, minus whatever it costs you to enter the event. If it costs money, have that. And I would not go to another tournament like this without, if possible, I mean, taking extra money. Okay, say the tournament to enter in is $20, just for argument's sake. Even though all the Vanguard tournaments I've ever heard of have been free, major tournaments. But say the event's $20. I would make sure to have at least $50 on me, just in case. You never know, guys. You might need to go get lunch. You might have some sleeves break, and you need to get sleeves quick. It is not smart to only have a card. Some of these vendors, guys, literally do not take credit cards or debit cards. They need cash. So have cash on you. If all you can have on you is $20 extra minus from your tournament entry, that's better than nothing. Have cash on you. If you will, me personally, I go to these things with about 70 because I know I might buy one card from a vendor. I might buy something I like, and I have money for lunch if we have a lunch break. But have cash on you. At least you could get away with 40. And I realize, some people, to some people, $40 might be hard to have to literally just have to go to a card tournament. But if you can have $40 on you to literally have in case you need it, that is good. That is the minimum, I'd say. On all these tips, if you agree with these tips, give your thoughts too. That way there's a consensus. So if you think 30's enough, let me know. Or if you say 40's enough, just make sure you have extra cash on you in case something happens. I would recommend 40. I think it is a good but still reasonable number. If it is not, I'm not saying if you can't have that 40 extra dollars, then you're not worthy. I'm literally saying that's what seems reasonable to me might seem is different to you. So have a reasonable amount of money that you can be comfortable with in case you need something. You do not want to be at these things and not have cash, or all of a sudden, oh, we don't take credit cards. It's not worth it. And plus, if they do take credit cards, guys, normally they have those little plug-in ones, and they take forever, and if they screw up, you're fucked. So have cash on you. So if you drive yourself, or you have your parents drive you, stop at an ATM and get some money. Just trust me on this. It might seem something that is real menial, but it is important. And my final one is have something, I think that's my last one. Make sure. Yes, have something that you can do to kill time in between rounds. Like maybe your headphones. Maybe your 3DS. If you do have your 3DS, guys, again, don't leave it laying on the table when you are not using it, in your pocket, in your bag. So have something with you literally to just wind down after rounds. But again, don't leave it lying around. Or in between rounds, go outside and get some fresh air or something. But have something to do in between rounds to kill time. Because if you literally just, okay, round over. The day will take for fucking ever. So trust me, guys. Have something on you that works. See, when I was at Houston, I had my headphones in my pocket. So when I had that 20 minutes in between rounds, and I didn't need to use the restroom, and I wanted to go into this little hallway where we could go get some fresh air, I put a song in my ear, and I played some music to just mellow out. So have something to do with you in between rounds. So anyway, guys, I hope these tips helped you. Please let me know if they did. It makes me feel good if knowing you guys like it. And also sometimes with your feedback, I can draw other videos off that. So if you do like this video, please give me feedback in the comment section and thumbs up this video. if you are going to a major tournament and you have any other questions that you would like to ask me for my opinion, or if you're going to a major tournament and you want me to look at your deck, I would be more than happy to do that. I love helping other players. I love talking with other players. I love learning your perspective. I love hearing why you do certain things. It just makes Vanguard more fun. So if you are going to a major tournament, you have any questions or quandaries at all, please just drop me a message and we can talk till your heart's content. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up this video, and make sure you subscribe, guys. That is big. When I get to 200 subscribers, I will drop a video that will tell you how you can be the first to win a box from my channel. Once we get to 200 subscribers, I'm going to have a contest where first place will receive a box of Card Fight Vanguard that I will purchase with my own money, and I will send to you, and all you have to do is wait for it to come to you, no cost to you, and the contest will be completely free to enter. So, and so if you win it, all you'll have to do is say, Jaden, I'd like a box of set 13, and I'll go, okay, here you go. Put it in the box, send it to whoever, and there you go. And also there will be a second place prize too. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please make sure you subscribe. Share the channel with your friends. The faster we get to that 200 subscribers, the faster we can have that contest, guys. So thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up this video, and I will see you guys later. Where's my mouse? Sorry, guys. Okay, now, later.